Hi everyone, Donna Lynn here. It has been a hot minute since I have done a live video, so I am coming at you today and I'm stoked. I am focusing the topic today on the journey. And so the piece I want to focus on is how our journeys all flow individually. Personally, for me, lately, the concept of forgiveness has been coming up a lot and needing to be explored. So, exploring around what is forgiveness? How does it look? How does it feel? Morning, Jessie. Thank you for tuning in. So, what is it? How does it look? What does it feel like? How do you navigate it in different situations? Because different situations call for different approaches. And so that's just, for me, what my journey is bringing up at the very moment. I mean, there's other things too. And as we move through our life and walk down our own path and navigate different things, different pieces of our lives, different pieces of who we are, or who we want to be, or who we're becoming, come up. And there's a newness that can be eased into and can be welcomed in, and that's not always simple. So the concept I wanted to speak to today is the journey doesn't stop unless you stop. So it's also normal to have moments of stagnation or stillness even in your journey and along your path, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you're stopped and that you failed and that your journey won't continue, or that more newness and fresh perspective and growth and evolution isn't coming. You may just need to pause to allow for integration or exploration. And that's totally okay. So tying it back for me right now, the exploration, the pause right now is around how to forgive in certain situations. How it looks like, how it feels like, how it is navigated, how it moves, how I view it, how I accept it, how I communicate it, if at all, and how it integrates. So as an example, that's what's coming up for me in my personal journey. But I've just had a moment prior to this where it's felt still. It's felt like there's lots going on externally, lots of stimulus, lots of newness, lots of shifting, lots of opportunities for growth that I haven't had the capacity to seize fully. So I've moved into a place of stillness. Now, in retrospect, I can see it for what it was. In the moment, sometimes that feels like stagnation, and even stagnation can be shifted to be viewed as stillness, as holding space for yourself, taking a moment, taking an opportunity to just be. Especially when there's a lot of moving parts and things happening around you in your environment, in your world, it's okay to step back and settle into that stillness for a while. There's nothing wrong with that. The only time, and it's temporary, that's why that's okay, because it only becomes non-supportive to you if you stay in that space for longer than what is needed for your journey. So moving into a space of stillness is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And your journey will not stop. Your evolution, your growth, your development, your exploration will not ever stop unless you stop, unless you close off and shut down to the openness of being receptive and receiving and learning and growing and exploring. So even if you're in a moment of stillness or perceived stagnation, or feeling in a sticky place, maybe feeling stuck, you may not be as stuck as what you think you are. You may be in a moment of stillness right before you are rocketed off into the next growth and exploration phase of your journey. That's all I have for today. I'm so happy you guys have tuned in. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys soon.